Let's talk about how God sees all, knows all, hears all, and is everywhere. See, this is what your pastor should be doing. Breaking it down. ABC 1, 2, 3. Now, if God is all, then God is all. So again, why people don't want to believe they are God, having an experience as Daphne. See, God is experiencing being Daphne. God is experiencing being Tom. God is experiencing being Mary. God is experiencing being the president. God is experiencing being a janitor. God is experiencing being a trucker. God is experiencing being a doctor. God is experiencing being a lawyer. God is experiencing being a police. You get me? You got me? Everything is God. Everything is the creator, and everything was created from the creator, because the creator is the creation. So if I see, I is God. You see, if I see somebody hitting someone and they see that that person has fear in them, God saw that. So the God in me, the I in me, should have enough courage to go and confront that person, because this is a person who has strength over someone who is weak. If I don't go do nothing, then I'm operating in my devil nature and not my God, because devil is connected to 6, and 6 is connected to war, and that's on the ego side. If I go address them, I can do all things through Christ, which is nurture this situation. You get me? And speak life into this situation and call out the darkness in the person who has the strength trying to violate the person who is weak. So everybody who sees everything is God, seeing it all. Now, are you doing what God would do when you see something that is not godly? Are you seeing something that God would not do, and you say nothing? When God says, speak the truth and shame the devil, shine light on the darkness of the world. Or are you see, allowing this to happen? So this is how darkness takes over the world. Because the God in you, whoever finds this video, you're not doing what God would do. You're not saying what God says to say. God is a peaceful, loving, just and fair God. And God is all. God is inside of us. But they disconnected us from the God inside of us by telling us we didn't know who we were. And we didn't even seek to find out who we was when God says, seek ye the kingdom and righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. So if we would have seeked the kingdom and the righteousness, God would have told us who we were. That's why I know who I am. I am who I am. And that's who I am. And what people think and say about who I am, because I am God, God is me, we are one. The only thing that I am is named Daphne by Eloise. But I'm nothing without that name. You get me? You got me? I'm God. People find that so hard to grasp that they are God. The Bible says, ye are gods. So what do you all think that means? We can do all things, but we are not seeking the kingdom and righteousness. That's why. You have to seek within yourself the dark aspect of yourself and the love aspect of yourself, the light aspect of yourself, and find the middle. Because the dark is going to make you find the light. When you become dark, it should make you want to find the light. Or you're going to stay in that darkness, and then you're going to start projecting that onto somebody else, because we teach directly and indirectly. So you see, this is how the darkness get out into the world. This is how the light get out into the world by what we do. So you see, right now, they're trying to silence the truth speakers, the truth seekers. Because these people who silencing the truth speakers and the truth seekers, they want the darkness. They don't want the balance. They want it unbalanced. So we have to understand God is everywhere, because anything that has life, trees absorb information. That's why they want you to hug them. That's why they want you to put your back to them. That's why they want you to walk on the ground, because the electric magnetic field, I'm sitting out here talking, I'm putting this in motion. My words are in motion. The frequency is a motion. So that's in the algorithm now. Everything that I'm saying out here outside in this atmosphere, it is in the electric magnetic field, the algorithm. So if you tap in, tuned on, and turn into self-God, God gonna give you this information because you tuned into God. And what God is, I am the way, the truth, and the light. You get me? You got me? So we must look for the truth and accept things that are a lie, but don't live in it. Yes, this is a lie. I can do all things. That's a lie. I know who I am. That's a lie. I don't know who I am. You get me? You got me? We can accept the lie, but we don't have to live in the lie. We don't have to be the lie. We don't have to repeat the lie. We got to change. God is everything that has life in it. That's how God sees everything and hears everything. When you heard your sister, your brother, I'm just talking from my experiences, cursing somebody out when you know they was wrong, you're supposed to call her out, call him out. When your mama was being unfair with the children, y'all was supposed to speak the truth. See, she kept silencing me. So see, this is what we do in our children. We're suppressing them from being authentic and original and being free to be and to speak their truths, whether it hurt the mom or the daddy or not. No such thing as we got to respect the mother and the father because the child is speaking the truth. That's a disrespect. No, it's not. That's that child's truth. The mother and the father is disrespectful for not allowing them to speak the truth, for not allowing them to be authentic and original. All of this conforming. We keep repeating that narrative that we got to bow down, we got to suppress, we got to oppress. It's an unconscious thing, y'all. The slavery mentality is an unconscious programming running in our mind that we got to do it. So whoever the slavery started with in our bloodline, it's repeated until we break the chain. I'm free to speak my truth. And if my truth offends you or hurt your feelings, you got to look at your feelings. You don't get to tell me I can't speak my truth. See, this is what's happening. People are not wanting to look at themselves, so they tell you you can't be authentic. Your truth is within you. And if they're not in agreement with the truth, then why would they be triggered by the truth or offended by the truth, bothered by the truth? See, the truth triggers people. The truth hurts people, but it sets us free when we accept the truth. Because God says, I am the way, the truth, and the light. So we got to start speaking the truth, and we got to start holding people accountable and having no fear of telling people this is not godly, this is not divine, this is not sacred. We have to speak life into each other. Some people just want some little love, need a little love in your life. That's all. That's all. Some people just need a little love in their life because nobody's giving it to them. So if we be the love, we should be spreading the love. See, we should be projecting the love. But instead, the narrator, the deletes, the hidden hands, the dark forces, making us project darkness, making us project doom and gloom. And we got to look at what they're making us do. because they're making us do it unconsciously.